Let me start again. You are now asked to calculate the equation for BC, okay? And for BC, you must realize that the gradient is negative 1/2 because AB is perpendicular to BC. And people, you must also remember that point C was given as 1611. Okay, sorry, this should go there. So for the second step, you should then actually substitute the y and the x value to calculate C. And C is 19. And then for the last step of writing an equation, you just simply substitute your gradient, you substitute your C value that you calculated, and you then have the equation for line BC. Okay, then lastly, the coordinate of B is asked. Okay, let's just go back here. The coordinate of B is asked. All right, what is really important for you to realize, people, that B is a point on line AB as well as on line BC. Now remember, we have now calculated that line BC is y equals negative 1/2 x plus 19. Right? And this, therefore, is an intersecting point, isn't it? So that brings us to simultaneous equation. Because point B is a coordinate of line AB and BC, people, that's how we solved that simultaneous equations, all right? So you must realize that B is a point on line AB as well as BC, and therefore that brings you to the algebra part of simultaneous equations. So you write down your two equations. Line AB is y equals 2x plus 4, and line BC is y equals negative 1/2 x plus 19. So we will just simply make these two equal because they are both equal to y. So 2x plus 4 is also the same. It is equal to negative 1/2 x plus 19. So we have now eliminated y. So we will now solve this to find x. So really, people, this is Goros o, isn't it? Okay, so first you multiply by 2 the whole lot, okay, so that you can get rid of this 1/2. Okay, then you bring over the x, you take over the 8, and when you calculate that, you get a value of x being 6. So now for coordinate B, people, you already got x being 6. Okay, you still need to calculate the y. But this is now easy, people, because go back to this equation, right? You have got a value for x now, isn't it? So you can use either one of these equations. I used the 2x plus 4, and I substituted my answer to x, which is 6, right? I substituted the answer that I calculated for x, right? And then if I calculate the right-hand side, I get y equals 16. Therefore, the coordinate of B is 6, 16. All right, so I again repeat, when you must find the coordinate of B, the most important for you to realize is that B is a point of AB and BC. And you must realize that you've got the equation for AB as well as BC. Okay, so you got two equations, people, which will be solved both by this point because it is lying on both lines, isn't it? That brings you to simultaneous equations. Okay, and in simultaneous equations, people, that is your basic algebra, right? In this case, we've got y equals, therefore we can say 2x plus 4 must also be the same as negative 1/2 x plus 19. Then you solve for x, all right? Find the value for x. And then because this is a coordinate in this equation, you can just substitute your x to find your y. And with that, you have found the coordinate of B.